Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader, your guide to a clearer perspective. I have got a message for Scorpio today. I drew a bunch of extra cards for you just to clarify a few things. But to let you know how this works, I've asked my guides in spirit to bring a message through the cards that will be deeply meaningful for you on the soul and spiritual level this week. So, Scorpio, we've got the sun for the energy that the universe sends to you. This is the energy of your soul being shown to you. Plain and simple. The creative joy, the creative spirit of your soul. So all of the soul light, all of that soul potential is suddenly shining forward. It's almost like you've been stripped of something and that light is just shining out. I feel creativity with this card because it's in creativity that we really see our soul in a different way. I'm sorry, the other card just fell on the floor. We've got your creativity shining forward. We've got some kind of recognition for who you are and for what's going on. And it's not just one person. This is that there's been a shift and you're seen in a much bigger way. So this next card does not want to be talked about. This is the one that fell on the floor. This is the Tower card. So this is how you are wanting to respond to the Sun card. So rather than embracing the light, it's actually seen as a little bit of a trauma. It's seen as, I'm not sure what to do with this. So part of you is shaken by this. So it may have felt that you were put out in a very raw kind of way, a very raw, vulnerable way where you weren't able to hide, or where someone saw more of your power than you wanted. And so all of this kind of breaks down on you. You kind of freak out about it, and you think that some of the foundation or some of what you've built for yourself is destroyed because of it. Now, I asked about the Tower card because it is such a pivotal, important card that whenever it comes up in any reading, I always want to clarify to make sure it's right, giving you the right information. So we have these cards here: 3 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and 7 of Cups. Now, what this says to me is that there's old doubts that, I can't do this, I'm not enough. I'm choosing to get lost in these feelings of low self-esteem and doubt and sadness, believing that I don't have what it takes to take that next step forward. That's what this Tower is about, is that you were shown in a big way what your true power really is. And all of a sudden your ego is coming forward with all of these things that just aren't true. These two cards looking at each other, these are not true. These are emotional beliefs or emotional states that the ego chooses to keep you stuck. These two cards aren't going anywhere. And because of that, this guy can only look out at the future. He's not moving yet. And this Tower comes through because it's kind of like your guides are saying, hey, we want you moving forward. We want you moving forward faster. You've got to leave all this stuff behind. So what's breaking down may seem like a loss of control or may seem like a loss of face, but what's actually being asked to leave, what you're being asked to give up, are any self-sabotaging patterns that don't allow you to move forward in the way that you can move forward. So these are all the things that you say to yourself to keep yourself small. That's what this Tower is breaking down. So let's keep moving because I think this is going to make even more sense to you. Chariot, 6 of Wands, and then on the other side, the King of Swords. So this Chariot energy, and look, let me try to pull all these up at the same time. Look at the amount of light in all of these cards. Lightning, all that light behind her, and then all this light here. So do you see how his sunlight becomes transformed into this kind of nimbus behind her head? So this is the saying, okay, you've seen your power, and now you are moving forward. I feel these horses just charging forward, and I feel you surging forward on your soul path in such a powerful, grounded, and totally in control way. And you start to get some recognition from others. But the problem is that your own mind, your King of Swords here, your own mind cannot conceive this. It just doesn't understand this. It's like you're blowing your own mind. That's kind of funny. You're blowing your own mind because you're seeing yourself do things you've never been able to do before, or maybe you thought you weren't even capable of. And we're talking about spiritual things, things that have proven your strength to you, things that have proven your resolve to you, things that have proven your total command over your ego self, the dark, and your soul self, the light. You see how they're both pulling you forward now. So it's almost like you see your strength in a way that astounds you and is totally confounding. You may see that disbelief within yourself mirrored in other people, especially strong, kind of critical masculine energies. They may be like, who the heck are you? What are you doing? What are you saying? What's going on there? The thing is that this power is superseding anything of the mind. You see that his power is down here and your power is all up here. Again, the power is up here. It's integrated into the sky. It's integrated into the blue. These are separate. So what does that mean? The blue is the truth. The yellow is the power, thinking of the chakra system. And it's separate here. You may have the power on the bottom, but it's not touching the blue on the top. In these two cards, the sun and the chariot, the blue and the yellow touch, and they create a star. They create a star shape. You can see that star shape on both of these cards. It's simply amazing, isn't it? I'm so excited about this for you. So you see that there's a starship. There's a starship going on, not in the galactical sense, but like a kingship or a queenship, a starship. That's what you're being right now, is that you're understanding and seeing the full power of your star potential, and it's being recognized by others. So the important thing is that you align yourself with this moving forward energy. I think it's going to be really important to visualize yourself in this star shape, in this star pattern right now this week. So if you do meditations or you do visualizations, you like to see things, seeing yourself as the center of that star with your energy just radiating out in a star shape from around you. It might be also really interesting to try that standing and to see those rays coming out, because feeling and aligning yourself with that feeling is going to help you move into that shape a little bit easier, so that it's not so jarring or traumatic as you keep moving into that power. It's almost like, that, I know I've talked about this a while ago with Scorpio, that giving birth to yourself. This one's a big baby, a big star baby. So one last card for you, Scorpio. I drew some advice. We got the Four of Wands. So this is saying to you that this is going to start becoming a new way of life. So you might as well get used to it. Right? This power is just going to become a new level of who you are. And that the slate is open right now. They're wanting you to be happy about where you are at this point of breaking through that old ego self into the new. They're wanting to be really happy with that, because that is going to start to be the foundation for this new phase of your life. So if you've got questions about that, or you want to reach out in the comments, I always love to hear from you. And you're more than welcome to check out my website, True Guidance Tarot. If you're looking for a little bit more specific or personal information, that might be a good place to start. So I look forward to seeing you next week on True Guidance Tarot, and have an awesome day.